Welcome back to Right Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to sew this high-low top with suspended pockets, as you can see right here. So this is what I got right here. Here are my pockets, and you can see the pocket, how it's attached. It's suspended actually, and it has a collar, as you can see. So if this is what you want to learn in this class, I will encourage you to stay till the end of this tutorial to learn how this top is made. I used less than 2 yards of Ankara fabric. That means my fabric is not up to 2 yards. Now I open up this fabric. This is 45 inches length and this is less than 2 yards. We are going to place our fabric on fold like this. So you pick up the print part and put them together. After that, you can see the folded part and the print part. Now we are going to take the measurement of the high-low part, which is the front piece. So I'm taking the front piece at 18 inches. 18 inches, that is what I want the front part to be. Then I'm going to fold it at that 18 inches point. After folding it, next is to take the measurement of the longer part. From that part you folded, take the measurement of the long part. So the short part is already 18 inches. I'm just adjusting it to be sure it's 18. Then you now take 28 inches. So I use 28 inches for the longer parts. After this fold, we'll begin to take our measurements. So the neck width is 3 inches. Neck depth is 1 inch. That is for the back. I'm going to connect 3 by 1 inch. Neck depth for the front is 9 inches. I'll mark 9 inches. Then I'll come in by 2 inches on that point. I'm going to connect it with a straight line to the neckline. Then I'm going to mark on that front length 2 inches. So the collar is only for the front. I stopped marking at the front. On the shoulder line, you are going to take your shoulder divide by 2. Then you take your sleeve length. My sleeve length is 13 inches. I just added 1 inch for hemming. So I marked 14 inches. On that 14 inches line, I'm going to mark my sleeve opening at 12 inches. I'll mark 12 inches for my sleeve opening. Then I'll rule this line. So on this line, I'm going to take, instead of my bust circumference, I'm using my hip circumference. Take note, hip circumference divide by 4, then add 5 inches to it, okay? I'm going to take everything I have there. I'm going to mark everything on that front line and also mark it on the back line. So you have a straight line like this. Don't forget to curve in your armhole the way I did. So we are done with this top now. Next is to cut it out. I'll go ahead to cut as you see me cutting right now. So I'm supposed to cut on the sleeve line, but I just decided to leave that part to hem my sleeve. Then we are going to cut only the back neckline, only the back neckline, after which you are going to open up this fabric. So if you open it up, you cut the front neckline separately. For the collar, we are going to take the measurement of our neckline from the center back. I will take it all the way to the hem. So whatever you have, multiply it by 2, okay? So here I have 44 inches. I used the length of 45 inches for my collar and the width is 6 inches. So I place it on fold. The 45 inches length, I placed it on fold. The folded part, mark 13 inches. Then on that line, you get the midpoint of the 6 inches, which is the width of the collar. So just mark your line and we'll go over to the machine to stitch down. After stitching, this is what I got. So you just open up your collar like this. This is how you are going to open up your collar. And we are going to give it a good press. Make sure you iron it very well. So for the collar part, I'm going to place it this way. And I'm going to iron it to get my crease line. So this line is the center back line. After ironing the collar, we are going to fix it to the dress right now. First, you have to make a notch at the center back. Here I made my notch. Next, you are going to open it up. We are going to sew the collar. So this is how the collar is supposed to be. So we are going to flip it right side to right side. Secure with your pin at the center back and stitch on this side and on the other side. This is what I got after I'm done stitching. So you just trim out the excess, that's all. Now we want to jump into the main business of this tutorial. So first thing you are going to do is to hem the sleeve of your top. First you will hem the down part, that is the front piece. Just go ahead and hem it first. So this is how I'm going to hem the front piece. Next, put the high load part together. So make sure you put your sleeve together like this, okay? Now you have hemmed the front piece, take note. So you are going to create a notch first. Before you stitch, create a notch of 3/4 of an inch. Then use that notch to hem the down part. So make sure you open up that part up to 3/4 and then go ahead to stitch. After stitching, this is what we got. So this is how it's supposed to be after you are done hemming the down part. So we are going to put it right side to right side now, and I'm going to stitch to that point. After stitching, go ahead and make notches on that arm part. That is just to ease that part, okay? And the dress is ready. To jump into the pocket piece. The width of this pocket is 9 inches and the length is 11 inches, and you need 2 of these pockets. So I want to demonstrate to you how to sew it. So here is the wrong side. You are going to fold in 1/2 inch first, then you now fold in 1 inch, then stitch on it. That is how I'm going to stitch the both of them. After stitching, this is what I got, okay? So now you are going to place it right side to right side and stitch 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. After stitching, you can see how the pocket is. So you fold it this way just to turn to have a sharp edge. You can see how I folded the seams, the other side like that too. So I'm going to turn it to the right side, then I'll give it a good press. Here I'm ironing it down. So after we are done ironing, we are going to attach the pocket. So here are the pockets and this is the dress. We are attaching this pocket on the front piece. I'm going to first measure 4 inches, then measure 2 inches from that collar. That is where you place the pocket. So I'm going to secure with my pin. So the pocket will be stitched only on the front piece. So you can see me lifting the front piece and pinning it in a way I can stitch once I get to my sewing machine. Now I'll go over to the machine to stitch. To open up my pocket and stitch first on the machine, you open it up like this and stitch only on that front piece and stitch like this and like that, and the pocket will be ready. You can see my pocket right now. This is how it is. It's suspended on the dress. I believe this tutorial was very helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.